Sunderland are on their way to Wembley. Yes, there'll be cheesy chips, potentially, but probably not, actually, on Wembley way. But yes, here we are. We beat Lincoln City tonight on penalties. A 1-1 draw. A game, first half that was pretty dreadful, sleep-inducing. But the second half that was reasonably entertaining, and I think Sunderland come out of the game with a lot of credit, considering the injuries they had and the fact that we ended the game with no centre-backs on the pitch. But the main question that came out of tonight's game for me, and the question which I presume every Sunderland fan is thinking about, is how does it feel that we're going to be at Wembley as a club, but we won't be there as fans? And it's going to be very, very bizarre. I remember the Checker Trade final in 2019 against Portsmouth, and that was just a great day, despite the fact we lost. But it was a great day to be a Sunderland fan, and it restored your pride in the club. And then we had the playoff final later that year, which was probably less so a great day, a pretty disappointing day, the way we lost that. But still, again, we had 40,000 fans there, and it was a spectacle. So for Sunderland to be playing their first game at Wembley in a competitive final without any fans there, it's going to be very, very odd, very, very weird. And, how do we approach it as fans? We can't spend time with other fans, so I'm just going to be sat on the couch by myself watching the final. And, yeah, it's strange, it's weird. But that's the world we live in at the minute, and we've got to accept that and sort of move forward. But that's the main thing that's been in my head since this game. Since, to be honest, every time we played in the Papa John's, is if we do go through and get to the final and win, how disappointing is it going to be that we can't be there to celebrate it? Because I think Sunderland fans deserve a moment, they deserve a chance to celebrate a final and a victory. We've wanted that for years, so it'd be really disappointing, to be honest, if we did win it and we weren't able to be there. But of course we do want to win it. We definitely want to win the competition, but I would just love to be there in person and see Sunderland lift a trophy, because there's not many times in your life you'll see that. And it's 1973 since we last won something at Wembley. So who's to say when it'll happen again? But the game itself, I thought, to be honest, first half, as I said before, there wasn't really much happening. To be honest, it was sleep-inducing. It was terrible, really not enjoyable. Just really, really poor. Probably is boring a first half of that team all season. Second half felt like it was starting in the same manner, but Bailey Wright went off injured at half time, and that sort of knocked us. We had no fit centre backs. The concern is we've only got Dion Sanderson now, depending on what Bailey Wright's injury is. Hopefully we'll know, we might even know when I'm recording this video, what the status of him is. So we need to get that centre back issue sorted, because I don't think long term Conor McLaughlin or Luke O'Nien are the right fit there. But what I must say is considering we went 1-0 down, we showed a lot of character with a pretty, a backline that was dilapidated, not what we want to be playing as our backline. We showed a lot of character to come back and draw the game. To be honest, there was only one side that was going to win it in the end. I thought we were excellent for the final half an hour. Got our goal through Charlie Wyke, of course, from an assist from Aidan McGeady, because of course that's just the way it is. And Charlie Wyke's continuing his push for Euro 2021. Well, not really, but still. Funny to think that he is probably the highest scoring English striker at the minute. And we went to penalties, and the penalties we took were excellent. We scored all 5 of our penalties. Lincoln hit the ball with one of theirs, and we ended up winning 5-3. Had a random shiver there. So I'm pretty happy, pretty happy with the result, happy how it went. Lincoln are a good side, they're second in the league, and we've matched them, more than matched them, with a pretty weakened defensive line, certainly. And I think as well, Dan Neil played tonight. I thought he did okay. I'm not saying he was amazing, because he wasn't, but he did okay. He did what he needed to do. He certainly didn't let us down, so he didn't look out of his depth. And there were positives to take from the game. Definite positives to take from the game. But ultimately, we're in the Papa John's Trophy final, and it's good. It's good that winning breeds more winning. Hopefully, it'll give us an experience. It's possible we might be back there in a playoff final come the end of the season. So it'll be good to have that experience again of Wembley. And if we win a trophy, it'll be excellent. The big thing is just the fact that we won't be able to go, and that's the crying shame of all of it. But I'm happy. I'm happy with the way it's going. I'm happy with the way things are going at the minute for Sunderland. I think a couple of weeks ago I was pretty despondent, pretty upset, especially after that Shrewsbury game, which I think was only last week. I was pretty, I was upset. Things have got better over the last 2 games. Long way to go though for Sunderland at the minute. Long way. but it feels like things are trending in the right direction, which is good. So I'm just going to sign this one off now. There isn't really much else to talk about. The game wasn't particularly entertaining, even though we won on penalties. And yeah, we move on. Hopefully continue our good run of form of the weekend, and we keep ploughing up that league table and winning trophies, and you never know what will happen come the end of the season, but confidence is growing, I think, at Sunderland.